Are you looking to transform your diet in the new year? Just ahead, the diet or the guide to a vegan transition.
Okay.
It's not as intimidating, I think, or as negative as some people may think.
It's getting easier.
Yes.
It used to be really hard. It's still pretty tough, but it's getting easier. Plus, Morgan's will improve your overall health this year by kickstarting with a 30-day challenge.
Author Colleen Patrick-Goudreau joins us in studio with more on her new book and recipes. There is your book right there. What is it called?
The 30-Day Vegan Challenge.
Do you want to start off with what just blew my mind and changed everything about the way I was thinking about stuff? Do you want to? Okay.
Yeah, you know,
tell me what you just told me.
There's so many misconceptions about what vegan means, and when it comes to the nutrients, a lot of people think, because we've all been raised to think that the nutrients we need are animal-based. We think about calcium and protein. We think, well, we need the animal products to get those nutrients.
Right.
When in reality, the nutrients we need are plant-based. What we're doing right now is going through the animals to get to the nutrients that the animals get because the animals eat plants.
Right. You said that just changed everything for you.
It changed my whole thought process about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And
when you skip the animal products, you skip the saturated fat, the dietary cholesterol, you skip the animal protein, and you only get the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the fiber. There's no fiber in animal products at all. Okay. So you get all the things you need, and you don't get the things you don't need.
What is your opinion on soy? Because it's kind of controversial in the fact that, is it genetically modified? It has extra, cause estrogen.
Right.
Increased risk of breast cancer. There's a lot of controversial reports. What do you think? Because I know for vegan diet, a lot of like the tempeh and the edamame and the tofu is soy.
Yeah. I actually have a chapter called Soy is Not Evil in the book because it's just a bean. And we need to kind of keep it in perspective. We're talking about a bean, and it has the nutrients that other beans have as well. Now, there have been a lot of studies specifically on highly processed soy, and that's different, right? Because highly processed anything...
Because a lot of the meatless products and stuff like that is processed.
Right, and what they're finding, though, even in that case, what they're finding is that soy is either helpful or it's neutral. The studies really at this point are coming out. I mean, it's helpful or it's not harmful at all, especially if you're eating whole foods, especially if you're eating beans. It's just a bean.
30 days.
Yes. What is that?
I got an idea why you picked that many amount of days, because that's the change of habit. I mean,
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And that's all this is. The way we plate our food, the way we eat, the foods we choose, the foods we're raised on, they're all habits. And so habits are meant to be broken. And so they say it takes 3 weeks. I like 30 days. It's kind of, gives you just a little more time to change the habits. And that's all this is. Change can be really hard for people. People know why vegan. We already know why vegan. We know it for the ethical reasons, for the environmental reasons, for the health reasons. Where people struggle is with changing those habits. And that's what the 30-Day Vegan Challenge is all about. It gives you the foundation you need so that by the time you finish, it's like, in Karate Kid when he was learning those things and he's like, why am I painting and why am I doing this? By the end, when he needed those skills, there he was, like having all the skills. So by the end of the 30 days, you have skills and you've tried new things you never would have tried before.
Do you recommend, let's talk about someone who's total loves meat, loves bacon, has meat 3 or 4 times a day. To do something like this is kind of drastic. How can they kind of step into getting into that?
Sure. If you're having meat 3 times a day, I'm surprised you're alive, because that's incredibly hard on your system, right? Meat, dairy, eggs, it's about fat, it's about salt, it's about texture, it's about familiarity, and it's about flavor. So when you go underneath what it is we're getting when we eat meat, dairy, and eggs, you can seek that out in the plant food. So it's a matter of shifting your perception. So it's changing habits, but it's also shifting your perception. So seek out fat, seek out flavor, seek out texture, right? Something chewy. It's all in the plant food. So it's a matter of just looking differently at for what it is we're really seeking, because that's all meat is. It's just muscle. It's just fat, and it's been treated, and especially bacon, right? It's fat, salt, and smoke. That's all it is. So you can still get fat, salt, and smoke in plant foods.
Oh.
You fascinate me.
Right?
Fascinate me. Okay, where can we get the book?
You can get it online right now. It's still making its way into bookstores, so you really want to go to Amazon, or you can go to my website, joyfulvegan.com.
And will you naturally lose weight, most people doing this challenge as well?
A lot of people do, because there are fewer calories in fat, in carbohydrates and protein than there are in fat. So when you're eating plant-based, you're eating less fat, so naturally the pounds tend to drop off.
Cool. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. A local group is jumpstarting their New Year's health and fitness resolutions by breaking a couple of world records.
Ooh, after the break, we're going to check in with Tina to find out what it's all about.
Very interesting.